Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speech and Communication, second marking period, weeks through 4 through 6. And we're going to be working on basically three things between now and the end of this course when the semester ends. So let's take a look at what those things are. And as you see right here at the top of our outline for this 3-week period, it's coming down to three basic things that we're going to be working on between now and the end of January when the marking period ends. Number one is the project that you should already be familiar with because we talked about it when we met as a class last time we all got together. That's the Tomorrow's Technology Today group project. And the bulk of what we're working on in this next 3 weeks will be getting all the individual components of that project together, working in groups through forums and chats to make sure that we're putting together everything we need for that. The second part isn't something you have to worry about this 3-week period. We're going to be working on that much more in the final 3 weeks, and for obvious reasons, because that is the cleanup of the course. So final group evaluations, final course surveys, final forum discussions, and teacher surveys, stuff like that. And then finally, number 3 also will not be presented until the final 3 weeks of the course, but that is your final exam. And that exam will be an individual essay that you're going to write evaluating what you learned in this course, where you started off and where you ended up by the time that everything was done. And that's it. That's basically it. We've got a few other little, small assignments and some forms that we're going to do, but that's the major things that we're going to be working on between now and the end of January. So the end is in sight, folks, which of course is a good thing. Anyway, if we take a look at what we have going on over the next 3 weeks and really bleeding into the final 3 weeks as well. First, we have the Tomorrow Technology Today group project brainstorming. You can access the link for that in here, but you should already have that because we handed that out when we met as a class last. But you can get to it from right there. The next thing is the group project rubric, which you can see if you click on this link as well. And then we do have 2 forum discussions that we're going to do that are unrelated to this project. The first one is what's next for technology. And what I want you to do for that one is there's 2 TED Talk links that I want you to watch. One is called The Accelerating Power of Technology, and the other one is called How Technology Evolves. And you're going to watch those 2 videos and then answer the 2 questions that you see above. Predict a technology that will exist in 2030, and then imagine a standard house being built in the 2030s. What technologies will that house have? So a little bit of preparation for the actual group project. It doesn't have to segue into your group project, though. What you talk about in your responses to watching these 2 videos, first of all, is not in groups, so the whole class will see your responses. You don't need to respond to each other, though you're certainly welcome to if you want. And then but it is kind of your ideas about these concepts. Okay, so that's what you'll do for that first forum. And then we have the Tomorrow's Technology Today group forum. We'll talk about that in just a second. The final one, your favorite speech forum. This is kind of just our final forum, and what we're going to do for that one is it's basically in 2 parts. The first thing is you're going to search for a speech that you really enjoy, something that you came across in your research for this class, or just a speech that has always got you fired up or excited, and then you're going to explain why you like that speech. And then afterwards, you're going to watch all the other speeches that you see in your group and respond to those and give feedback for other people's favorite speeches. This will be done in groups, so you don't have to watch every person in the class's favorite speech, just people that are actually in your group. Okay? So that takes care of that other forum. And then the final 2 things that we're going to talk about both relate to your final project. The first one here is our first chat that we're scheduling as of right now for December 9th. We don't have to do that on December 9th. If your group wants to pick a different date to do that chat, you can. Just let me know. And what that is that's going to be a research chat. So what you'll do for that is all get together at the same time, and you're going to present research so that you can help your researcher and your annotated bibliographer come up with the best possible research. And it's just a way to kind of type back and forth. Those will be monitored, so by me. I have the complete text, so make sure that you're not insulting anyone or doing things that aren't part of your school's online code of conduct. Okay, but I'm not worried about that. Just make sure that you're working in groups for that couple-hour period, giving good feedback, providing good research, and helping out your researcher and your annotated bibliographer as they prepare their work. And then the final one is the group project forum. This is very similar to what I had you do for our first group project, in that it scaffolds starting on December 12th for where the researcher has to post their work, responders have to then respond to that work, bibliographer on the 16th, and then responders on the 18th. Writers post. Writers post is a little bit different because you don't have to have the actual full text, just the outline of the speech. And then responders, media specialists post, and then the group leaders posting a little bit later. All right, and of course in the group leaders' responsibilities as well, that would go above and beyond just their posting part. All right, so make sure, again, critical, just like the last time, that you're aware of these individual due dates and you're doing due diligence, you're doing the job that you're supposed to be doing with your group members, because if you're not working on this project, that's a real problem, because it is worth 100 points. It's the final project for the class. It's really the main, and probably I would say it's somewhere between 60 to 75% of the second marking period's grade. So very important that you guys as a group are working on this collectively, and of course individually you're doing your part, because if your group members fail you, individual work can make up for a lot of that. Okay, so just be aware, and good luck. I think that kind of takes us through everything that you're going to be doing for this 3 weeks. So if you have any questions, of course, don't hesitate to ask. Good luck, everybody, and we'll talk to you again soon.